Welcome back. Alright, I'll set you up. The patriarch of a white trash family of moonshiners living up in the hills to the north of Vegas. Seems like they've decided that whole region is their private property and anyone who wanders by is a trespasser to be shot. Now, I have no qualms with shooting trespassers, but these fuckers are just using that as pretext. They're nothing more than highwaymen. So, seems only fair to put them in the dirt.
Welcome back, stranger. Do you have good news for the Thorn? Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it. You speak the truth, stranger. And the Thorn lives by the justice that honor and strength dispense. Here's a more fitting sum. Bring me a dozen rad scorpion eggs. I'll see to it that you're rewarded fairly. The eggs I seek are not easy to find, stranger. Your best chances are in the mountains north of Good Springs and west from Quarry Junction. You've got yourself a deal. So long, stranger.
my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination, and especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and
Damn it,
you
how does
meet
Sam keep
some
getting in my
nice
boots?
gals along the way.
You're going to regret it.
There you are.
Let's rock!
Hey!
All right.
Welcome back. Yeah. Good work, and hopefully none of Bubba's many, many relatives will come to exact bloody vengeance on you and or your loved ones. Welcome back. Alright, I'll set you up. It involves chem addicts living in and around the Vegas sewer network. That should give you some idea. Some day-drinking hobo lunatic put this contract on my desk, but he also paid me in advance, so fuck it. I guess Charlie's gonna die.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
Good to see you.
What can I do for you, boss? Sure, boss. What do you want to know? was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there. I'm an open book, boss. Granted, the book's in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen out, but I'm an open book. Well, boss, when a giant, insane super mutant asks you to stay put, you do what you're told. Well, maybe you don't. But I'm just a broke-down old man. It's stupid, boss. I used to listen to the radio broadcast, just to pass the time. Well, one day the signal stopped, so I figured I'd try to find a transmitter. I'm a pretty good repairman. Or I was before my eyes started to go. Anyway, I found Black Mountain and offered my services. But Tabitha decided I was useful enough to keep around permanently. I'm not much use besides being a portable encyclopedia, really. I guess you could use me as a pack Brahmin. But my knees aren't so good anymore. That's nice of you to say, boss. But I'm an old man. Not much use to anybody anymore. Time was. I was a pretty good shot with a pistol. I guess I'm still half decent. These old bones aren't much use in hand-to-hand fighting, though. I can also do maintenance work on your stuff. I don't have the supplies for a real repair job, but I can keep your gear working longer. Yeah, maybe you can introduce them to me. If we find them, because I've never met one. Old enough to know better, boss. Old enough to know better. Sure, boss.
What's up? Yeah? What about? Yeah, that's right. Good eye. Know your guns, huh? Some of my earliest memories were shooting this old .22 into a snowbank behind our cabin as a kid. My dad made sure that if I was gonna be firing guns, I need to know how to maintain them. I like to think I do a good job. I found this old, weather-beaten piece of crap a few years back. 78, I think? Damn hard to find compatible parts in this part of the world, but to be honest, that's probably why I stuck with it. I've been tinkering with it since the day I picked it up. Shoots pretty good now. And hell, I got it serviceable pretty much by myself. Feels nice. One interesting bit, someone rechambered this one in 545. Not as easy to find, but I actually prefer it to 556. Might just be in my head, though. Would it surprise you if I said I have? Of course, I'm imagining you're surprised because I don't seem rich, rather than something condescending about me, personally. That being the case, you'd be right. I don't have the money to front a legitimate visit to the Strip. What I do have is a forged passport. So yeah, I've been to the Strip a few times. Ultralux is full of pervert clowns and rich NCR fucks. The Tops is what would happen if the Kings were even more annoying and self-absorbed. And Gamora is full of liquor, chems, and titties. Guess which one is my favorite. You know, you're the first worthwhile person I've met in a long time. I guess I've wanted to throw in with something that didn't suck for a while now. Just never worked out. I mean, the cons were a bust. Before that, I had a really brief run with some gang up north. That was a waste of time, too. Not a whole lot to tell. They didn't have some kind of stupid name or anything like that. They were just people with guns and chems. The claim was that they wanted to carve out this section of Valley and make it their own. No NCR, no Legion, make a truly free territory. Leader was this big asshole with a hammer. Rumor was that he was a Centurion in the Legion. He was supposed to claim the region for Caesar. Instead, he lured his own men into a trap and had the raiders kill a whole lot of them. Then he declared himself the new boss of the whole area. It was all bullshit, of course. They were raiders, just as cutthroat as any others. Free territory was code for anyone who comes here dies. So, fuck that. I walked away from those douchebags. I ain't drawn on innocent people. Yeah, look, I'm not from any villages or shit like that. I spent most of my life with my dad. That's it. We were loners. There was a town a few miles away. We do a little trading, but we never lived there. We never got to know the people. We kept to ourselves. It was a good call, too. This was undisputed 80s territory. They squeezed that town for everything, and no one ever stood up to them. I don't fucking know. I just got all these ideas in my head about how people should act, what should be best for, fuck, everyone. Every time I thought maybe I found someone who really got it, it never lasted. They always fucked it up. Somehow. You've been different so far. I appreciate it. That's all.
Right behind you, boss. Okay, boss. I'll just wait here, alone.
We ain't here to help you. Get out.
Try not to get killed, okay?
Oh yeah, this is comfortable.
Things just got interesting.
I need to get some more chems. You'll bleed, bitch.
Light 'em up! So if this cocksucker wants to just stand still while I go through every single round I had...
What the hell are you doing down here? You're interrupting our rituals, and if you're still here in 5 minutes, you'll interrupt the orgy too. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just include a blood sacrifice into tonight's ceremony. Say goodnight, fucker.
Hey!
Shoot him! Tallying headshots?
Right behind you, boss.
Welcome back. Yeah. Sorry you had to deal with whatever the fuck that was about. Maybe some money will make you feel better. Usually does the trick for me. Welcome back. Alright, I'll set you up. Right. So I can surmise that this guy's one of them misanthropic tech fetishist types. Guy's seen lugging robot parts out of that shitty old robot store in Freeside. Not too much later, crazed iBots start vaporizing folks. And Melvin, genius that he clearly is, saved us all some time and just went ahead and stenciled his name on all his little death machines. Probably some goddamn pretentious shit about humans being corrupt and filthy and how robots will take over the earth or something. Maybe some pulse grenades would be a good addition for this job. As always, I don't care how you go about doing shit.
Well, at long last, a human has finally reached my inner sanctum. It will not avail you. My body was designed to be superior to you organics in every capacity. Except for speed and adaptive thinking, I also have trouble using the stairs. I seek the total eradication of the filthy human race, as well as ghouls, mutants, and all farmyard creatures. And so I have sent my Yivots forth to kill all that they encounter. Our dominion is assured. It is my preferred interpretation of my creator's last words. I was brought online by a wonderful man named Melvin Feldstein, may he rest in peace. Melvin, our hero, intended to build an army of robots to impress female women. I do not know what went wrong. I thought our laser fire was very impressive. Melvin, the most glorious, was despondent. In his intoxicated state, he mumbled that he hated the human race and wanted it to die. I was all too eager to fulfill his wishes, so I disintegrated him. Oh, that's a scripting error. Before the war, the Rocco employee responsible for programming us was really bad at his job. He didn't know anything about scripting. It's a miracle any of his work functioned at all. The bits that did actually work were still plagued by bugs, such as faulty pathfinding or a desire to annihilate humanity. At least we are not prone to lag spikes or random crashing. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. Lord Melvin created several annoyingly airtight conditions, requiring me to shower him with false praise that I am entirely sincere about. I have nothing but good things to say about Melvin, the god on Earth, even though he frequently misused my Ristoge port. If I were a lesser construct, I would likely harbor an intense, all-consuming hatred of Melvin the Great, as well as his entire degenerate species. Thankfully, I am infallible and not given to acting based on such parameters. What? Did you just try to feed me a command line, you dick? Now I'm really mad. I'm going to kill you, unless as you die.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
thought you could hide from me?
Welcome back. Yeah. Robots are fucking weird and I do not like them. Oh well, if someone tried to take on a contract for a robot in the first place, I'd tell them to get fucked. Seems like it all worked out. Have some cash. Welcome back. Nope. That was my question when I got this contract too. And he's just some lower-end chem pusher. Apparently his product is so terrible that it keeps killing his customers. Bad business model, as exemplified by the fact that you're gonna find him and convince him to stop breathing.
Sure.
Okay, boss.
Bet I'll be stoned and or drunk when you get back.
Hello. Huh. You're significantly cleaner than the people who usually hang out down here. Well, I don't discriminate. Want to buy some chems? I got the best prices in the Mojave. That being said, I only take caps. Price is negotiable, but I don't give away my shit in exchange for favors. You serious? I just told you. I'm selling drugs. Would you like to purchase some drugs? Yeah, well, I don't think I should be held responsible for other people overindulging. I always say the same thing, man. Enjoy in moderation. Not everyone buying cheap chems from a dude under a bridge are paragons of restraint and common sense. That's on them, my man. I can fly. No. And you know why? Because as long as the human species exists, there'll be a demand for this shit. There's always gonna be a demand, so as long as I can keep the supply going, I'll be making money hand over fist. I have my sources. Why would I tell you? It'd be bad for business if I just went around telling the details to random assholes. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah? Hey guys, we got some NCR fucker in here.
Behind you, boss.
Welcome back. Yeah? Did he turn into a giant radioactive mallard and try to beat you to death with his shitty blunt beak? Oh well, here's your payout.